subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
Would I want to be on that set? I think I would think like that first. Rupa has to be like just like the
ray of hope.
Yeah. Generally, I'm the kind of person who just wants to be happy, in life. I've always wanted to act. I've always wanted to play different roles. And आजकल तो सबके पास opinion है. So then they was like this, So everyone has that in their mind. I've always loved watching Kajal and Karishma's films.
Yeah.
These are people that have, kind of influenced my career in every way. When he says that we were on a break.
Love it.
I was just like, oh my god, I want to recreate that scene. It's just
You
so much fun.
You should. Hey guys, my name is Shravan Shah and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the super talented Kareena Kapoor Khan in the house. What's up?
Hi.
First of all, welcome to MissMalini.
Thank you.
I really want to know this, that I love the filmography that Kareena Kapoor Khan has. Okay. What is the criteria whenever a film comes to you? What is the criteria for you that, hey, this has to be a take, this has to be a take, this has to be a take?
I think the most important thing is that what I'm doing in the film.
Yeah.
Am I going to enjoy doing this role? Am I going to enjoy playing this part? Is it going to be something exciting for me to do? Would I want to be on that set? I think I would think like that first, and then everything else. And of course, the story and the director and everything.
Yeah. When I watched the trailer of Laal Singh Chaddha, of course, the story itself of Laal is amazing. But as soon as Rupa entered, there was a smile on my face. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Do you know that that's the kind of reaction the audience is going to have when they watch the film?
Yeah. Because they have to have that reaction. Because Rupa has to be just like the
ray of hope.
Yeah. She's like everything that, what she wants. Even though she's a great character, but whenever you see Rupa on screen, you're like, oh my god, this is it. I hope everything works out for her. I hope because she's positive, she's lovable, and I've played her like that. Jenny was like that also.
True.
You kind of rooted for Lal and Forrest and Jenny, and in this way, in this film, by the end of it, you're just they have to be together.
Yeah. Also, every time I watch your films, okay, in my head, I start making an image of how Kareena is in real life. Okay. Which character do you resemble the most in real life?
I don't know. I think every character of mine has a bit of me.
Of course.
I think it's all because it's me. But I think the way everybody knows me and sees me as that, I'm just that. I'm relaxed and chilled and mad and positive and fun loving.
Yeah.
And generally I'm a happy person. Generally I'm the kind of person just wants to be happy, in life.
Yeah.
And that's the person that I am.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm very complicated. I'm a Virgo, so I'm very, very composed. And I have my feet firmly on the ground. That's the kind of person.
That actually shows. First, somebody who's been in a part of the industry for 22 years, have you
Yeah.
fathomed the fact you've completed 22 years?
Besides the fact that I still feel 22 when I'm
You
not.
are.
But I love it. I'm so happy. This is the place that I've always wanted to be.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to act. I've always wanted to play different roles. And now I think it's just I've seen through so many changes in the industry itself. And now I think post-COVID also there's been so much of a change.
True. That is so true.
So I'm happy that I'm part of this change, because I think the kind of roles I'm getting now, the kind of scripts that I'm reading, I'm reading 5 scripts now. I wish I could do all 5. I can't, but I wish I could, because I think there's some interesting work.
Yeah. You're also one of those actresses from the early 2000s who has always managed to push the envelope when it came to cinema. Okay. At a very early stage in your life, you did a film like Chameli. Okay. And I don't think a lot of actresses would have done that back then.
Yeah.
Back then. But for you, it just came naturally to you. Do you ever sit down and rewatch your work that you've done before?
In fact, Amir and me, apart from now when we were talking about it, I was he's like, why aren't you coming to the screening? You have to come, you have to come. I'm like, I don't see my movie, I can't. I get nervous, I'm not nervous, I just get anxious.
Yeah.
So I wait for the release and then maybe I go back to it. Also, you just want to know what other people are going to say, what the audience is going to say.
Yeah.
But I'm always scared to watch my movies because I'm always like, I think I'm going to be like my biggest critic.
Oh.
You know, so then I'm like, ye karna chahiye tha, wo karna chahiye tha, or then, you know, oh, I should have done. Then it kind of stays with me that, oh my God, why didn't I do it? You know,
Makes
so
sense. Makes sense.
In that sense, I'm that kind of person.
Yeah, but are you also somebody who reads reviews, the reviews of films?
I mean, I read at least the good ones.
Facts. Hard facts.
So guys, the bad ones I'm not going to read. I'm only going to read the good ones. So just write a good review. Then you know I'm reading it.
But whenever a review also happens, okay, as an actor, you know that this criticism is a constructive criticism and this is just criticism outside, you know, because of some spite. As an actor, you're able to differentiate between that, right?
Yeah, I'm able to differentiate that it's one person's like view and like I don't know, like I think for me it's like I'm like it can't be because I've given my best and I'm like I know it, you know. So I'm sure every actor feels that, you know. But it's okay. It's everyone has their opinion and everyone's allowed their opinion.
Yeah.
And आजकल तो सबके पास opinion है.
For sure.
Then,
Instagram is proof.
Yeah.
Living proof.
So I don't know. So I'm like it's okay.
Yeah.
I know as I've given my best.
Makes sense. Do you also know that there are so many women who come to Mumbai to become actors? One of the auditions, and 4 out of 5 will tell you this, that they are given the scene from Jab We Met. I mean, iconic.
No, iconic because of course Geet was just like, she was like you said a ray of hope.
Yeah.
You know, most of my characters in my films have had that, which somehow exude a lot of positivity. And that's why I think people connect that with me. You know, that okay, Dev was like this, you know. So everyone like has that in their mind. And honestly, that is the kind of person I am. But yeah, Jab We Met also, but I think it's a difficult character to play because, you know, to kind of find that line between like not going over the top as well as still like kind of, you know, being real, making it real. I would say that it's actually a difficult screenplay.
Yeah. Because, you know, today when actresses do any part, today they still have a reference point, right? Like you have to play it like Geet from Jab We Met. You didn't have that reference point.
No, but I don't ever look at like any performance as a reference point. I mean, I like watching movies. I've always looked up to like Sridevi ji and Madhuri ji. I've always looked up to that. I've always loved watching Kajal and Karishma's films. These are people that have, you know, kind of influenced my career in you know, every way. So it's good to like have, you know, just some sort of inspiration, but reference point, no. I mean, I didn't really have it.
So when you were playing Geet, what were the few things that, if you remember, like what were the things you kept in mind? Hey, I want to do this.
I did. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Imtiaz was kind of just like, you know, guiding me, and he was like, no, she has to be like this, she's like this. And he actually, of course, it's also a lot of things, the way he written the dialogues. And him being this director who's, you know, he's so sure of his actors' performances more than anything else. So he really actually, I was just like a blank slate. I was like, you know, you have to guide me and you take me through this. But of course, I mean, I made it my own in every which way.
You did. You
somehow everyone just was like.
But Chameli, Talash, Poo, I mean.
Yeah, they're all different from each other.
Such good characters. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to play, of course, pop quiz with you, which is my pop X. So I'm going to take a few words. You have to say the next word that comes to your mind. Okay. The first one is kids.
Kids. My life.
Bollywood.
Place I want to live forever.
Poo.
Iconic.
Girl Squad.
Girl Squad, I mean, like, oof, I think ours is the coolest girl gang ever.
Guts.
Guts. I don't know why it's coming to me. Like, everything in life is guts. That's because I use that word a lot, like guts. So, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is my word. Guts.
One thing similar between you and your character, Poo.
Poo was also like, she never ever did anything to offend anyone. She always did.
She was just being herself.
Yeah, she was just like, okay, even if she was like, whatever, it was like, it was with her innocence that she did that. She never kind of meant it in any which way. So I think that's the kind of person also I am.
One fashion or style hack you swear by?
I think the top knot, the way I tie my hair in a top knot with jeans and like a t-shirt, I can sleep in that.
The secret behind your shiny and bouncy hair.
Really? I don't know. Right now, I don't know. I think it's looking like a mess. But what is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Good jeans?
For sure. And the last one, of course. A dialogue from Friends you swear by.
A dialogue from Friends. I swear, my God, Friends is so iconic. But I just love the way Ross, when he says that we were on a break. I was just like, oh my God, I want to like recreate that scene. It's just so much fun.
You should totally do.
Yeah, somebody should make a movie on like Friends, in Hindi and that kind.
So cool.
But it's just the way they all did it.
Yeah, that's so true. The last one. Today, again, 22 years. Is Kareena Kapoor happy?
I think I am. I think everything that I've got, I think it's all like too much, but of course worked very hard, and now I'm excited that I'm still as excited after 22 years when you have a release coming. That excitement is always there, and yeah, I know my loyal fans. I mean, they are, like they're the ones I'm here. There's 22 years is not possible, and I know they will go and watch the film.
For sure. But keep killing it like you always do. You are an icon.
No.
And hoping to do this yet again.
Yeah.
Yet another release. Till then, this one is a wrap.